Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Ginger. Happy Saturday, everybody, and happy 4th of July weekend for those of you in the US. So I had to jump on this TEMU bandwagon and see what kind of goodies they had. So apparently this is kind of like a dollar store meets Amazon type of online store. And I think all of this stuff comes from China. So, and most of it is very, very inexpensive. So you can get a lot of stuff for pretty cheap, which is the, draw. Everybody's been like, ooh, what can I find? The only thing is sometimes you do wind up with some stuff that's just junk. But so I wanted to kind of see what they had and, try out some stuff. So as you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff spread out here, making a mess already. So I thought we would just play with stuff and see if it's any good or not. All right, so 3 guesses as to what my favorite color is. I guess that's no secret. Huh? Everything I bought is pink, now that I've got it all laid out here. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way here. But what I was going to say, after I get through making a mess over here, is there was even some stuff that I had my eye on at Amazon. And like, let me show you. Sorry, y'all. Okay, this, for example, I've been wanting one of these so bad, but I could not bring myself to spend, what were they charging? 30 something? Yeah, like $35 for a water container. I couldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it, I guess. But so I found these on TEMU. And I actually have another one on the way as well, because I got this for less than $9. So I got 2 of these for the price that I would get one from Amazon. But I love these so much because they have this texture down at the bottom. You put your water in here, and then like you can scrub your little brush in there when you're rinsing it, and it helps get the paint off. And then it has these little things on the inside here. Of course, you can wipe the water here, but supposedly you can, these little areas right here, especially probably with a bigger brush, really work to pull the excess water out. And then you can hang your brushes. I don't know if you can see that. Hang your brushes like that, and they can just drip down into the tray. So I thought this was a fantastic idea. So I got an extra one so I could have one for clean water and one for dirty water, like for doing watercolor. But I might have gone overboard because I also did this little guy. Well, I have both of these, and these are both brush cleaners. This one has a little handle, and you can use your brushes or use these to clean your brushes. So put your little soap or your cleaner on here, and then you can scrub and rinse it underwater in the sink, and it's all clean. I think this is actually maybe made for makeup brushes, but a lot of stuff I got today actually probably is made for makeup, but that's okay. I don't care. I will use it just the same. And this also was in the same category as this one, little brush cleaner, but this pops out into this little collapsible bowl, which I thought was the cutest little thing. So technically, I probably just could have got, maybe one of these and one of these, but I didn't. Maybe I can use this for like acrylic or, you know, something else. Anyway, and it's so cute because it just collapses and you can just put it out of the way. Too cute, right? This little brush I just thought was super cute. The only reason I got this was like for eraser dust, you know, just kind of when you're cleaning your paper off and you don't want to smudge anything, it's good to have a brush for that. And I think this is super cute, mermaidy looking. And the colored bristles, is that not too cute? All right, then I got some blending brushes. I wanted some of these. These are the ones that I already have, but the ones that I have are in different sizes. And I really like this size because it gets in small areas. It's great for stencils and things like that. So I love this. But for one thing, it's dark, and if you really can't tell too well if it's dirty. Plus, I needed more. And these have different colored handles, which I thought was great. If you want to use them like for inks or gelatos, you know, they come in different colors. So you can use one color to use with your greens and purples. And, you know, you could set them up however you wanted to do them. But I only got 5 of them. I think that's plenty for me because you can just wipe them off on a paper towel and they'll come clean. And these seem to be just as well made as the other ones that I got. I only paid, I don't know, a couple bucks for these. The only thing that I noticed about these is they have kind of a little plastic sharp nib on there. But what I'm going to do is just get a nail file and just file that down. And then it's no problem. And I got all of these for cheap. Then I got these guys. They come 3, like in sets of 3. So I got 2 sets and they're like, I don't know, $3.50, I think, per set. And they're just blending sponges, or they call them pouncers or something like that. But it has like a little handle and this really nice foam. It's kind of like a beauty blender makeup sponge, but seems pretty well made as long as you don't put like a whole lot of pressure on these, because I'm sure they could probably tear, but you know, that's what glue is for. But anyway, you just use these and do whatever kind of blending you want to. I thought these would be good for inks, and then they might also be good for stencils, like maybe acrylic paint or something. As long as you wash them, I think that could work. So, and they come with their own little case. Super cute. There's one more set they had, red and purple, or I don't know, something else, yellow. But I don't think I need all those. But anyway, I thought that was a really good idea. And you can use similar colors. You don't have to have just one per color, kind of like this here. And I actually, I got one more. I went a little overboard, I guess, with the blending brushes. But these are just kind of a smaller version. And they have 2 different kinds. They have kind of a round, flat end. And then they also make an end that's a little more, let's see if you can see that, a little more pointed. And now this one is a little funky. You need some help. But anyway, this is really just a smaller version of this with a handle. And I thought this would be great for pan pastels, because I always run out of, and then I got, sorry for the plastic, but I got some refills. Sorry, y'all. I got most of this stuff open, so we wouldn't have to deal with a bunch of wrappers, but I forgot that one. Anyway, so these came separate from this, and it looks like, and I took one out last night messing with it, they're not easy to replace because you got to get, like, I don't know, probably a butter knife and get in there, because I would not, there it goes, I would not pull on the sponge if you want to reuse it. But anyway, that just comes out like that. The little pink rhinestones are the cutest, so, and these come in all different colors. And they just pop right in there. So you could have several different colors for pan pastels. And as a matter of fact, let me get some paper and we're going to play for just one sec. Okay, I grabbed a scrap of paper and some pan pastels. I just want to see if these sponges will work. Because those little soft sponges that come with these for the pan pastels, they're good, but like they're kind of expensive. All right, let's see. And they don't really hold up that well, I don't think. Oh, it works great. Look there. It works good. And then you get enough that like you could keep the blue for the blues, and you know, you could do your different shades of blue. You just wipe these off on a paper towel. And then you can use them again. Just make sure you get all the, yeah, that was pretty easy. All that came off. It just leaves the stain, but who cares about that? That's good. So far, so good. I did get some other household stuff. Some of it was junk, which, you know, is to be expected. But I was really curious about these the art supplies, the fun stuff. Let's see. Oh, I got this little plastic, it's supposed to be a brush holder, and I think that it's like advertised for makeup brushes. But my idea was to take this and use it for pens, pencils, markers, brushes, all that kind of good stuff. The only thing is, like your bigger markers, like your Poscas and stuff. Oh, I lied. These ones will fit in there. But if you have like the really big ones, unless you stick them in these two big holes, you're going to only have two. Well, can you get more than that in there? There's another big one. I can get two big ones in there. And I don't know what you can probably put like an eraser in there. Let's see. Oh, this one's a tiny one, but yep, perfect. You could put, let's see, water brushes will fit in there. Well, depending on how fat the middle is. This Arteza ones are, well, they'll go. Yep, they'll go. You just have to turn it. All right. I love it. I'm trying to get a little more organized because, oh, I got a mess going in here. All right. And then I got some markers. Metallic stuff just calls to me, guys. I just can't help it. So let me show you these. This is what these came in. XSG metallic color pen, which is a marker. Water-based. And then it says the tip is 2 millimeter. So I kind of looked at them a little bit. I didn't swatch them or anything, just curious. Now this is interesting to me. It's like a white, like it looks like there's no color. Well, you can tell it was wet. I don't know what that is. We'll have to I'll have to find some dark colored paper and see what that one is. That is so strange. So, well, that looks good. Opaque writing and decorating, even on dark and colored paper. It says it's light, fast, and indelible. That's interesting. Doesn't seem to be real sparkly, but it is very pretty. Ooh, it's my favorite color. Well, these are really pretty, but I am not seeing any metallic. My Jelly Roll gel pens are much more sparkly. They look kind of sparkly when they're wet, but once they're dry, well, that's kind of disappointing. Let me try the gold. That should be the real test. See, because when you look at them, I don't know if you can see that, but when you look at them, they look like they should have, metallic ink in them. But like once they dry on the paper, they're kind of matte. They're flat looking. Well, that's disappointing. All right, so now you know, if you are looking for honest, metallic, sparkly markers, these are not a winner. They are not. Still fun to color with. They're just really not metallic. So I will probably just use all of this stuff. Will just probably be used for junk journal, art journal type stuff. Just goofing around. Then the other, I didn't buy like paints and stuff from there because I felt like it would probably just be a waste. But I did want to try these markers. So here is, I guess, their version of Posca, but they have a brush tip. So these markers are acrylic and says they're water-based, safe to use, quick dry, waterproof. I got 24 colors. I guess they're using them for rock painting and just painting them on whatever. Let's see, dries quickly. So yeah, these will just be, I wouldn't use these on any fine artwork. These are just for fun artwork. So these are what those looks like. The colors that, sorry for the noise. These are the 24 colors that came. They're nice looking colors, at least by the lid, but I mean, it's not like a marker set, like, your standard colors. These are just, I don't know, random. But I'm a sucker for pastels, and I also like the brush tip. So I thought, well, and let's see, these were, $8 maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. They weren't very expensive. Look there. That is a nice tip. Very sharp brush point. And I don't think you have to do all that pumping that you have to do with a Posca to get it going. Huh. Look at that. These brush tips really could. Look how fine you can get the point. I mean, a line. You can get a really thick line. Huh. These might be a keeper. These might be pretty good. Let's see this pretty mint color. Oh yes, let's see. Let's see if that's dry. Oh, see, that's pretty opaque. It goes right over the top of that other color, and it doesn't transfer. There's no transfer of the pink to the green. So it does really dry fast. Those are going to be a ton of fun. Let's see. Let me try one more color. Yellow Cicacean pink. Let's do this pretty green, turquoisey color. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? And they do dry really fast. Looky there. Huh. I'm impressed. Make tiny, tiny little dots. Look at that. I love those. Oh, I'm going to be playing so much. All right. Y'all may see these again in our journal work. Okay, but anyway, so this was the 24 set. It comes in 12, 24, and 36. So these are just acrylic paint markers. There's a white and a black in there. And I know I paid less than 10 bucks, I think, for 24. So that's pretty dang good. See, there are some treasures in there. Marks on anything. So if y'all do rock painting, or they're even using it on glass paints. Oh, even on the back of a cell phone cover. All right. I like those. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes, I know. A couple other things I got. I got a pencil case, little pencil bag to put some of my extra stuff in. Surprise, it's pink. It has the little loops here for pens and markers. Little extra bag in here. It's pretty nice. This, however, is upside down. Like, look. So if you put something in here, it may fall out. So I don't know. That's a little strange. But these ones should work fine. And there's quite a bit of room in there. So anyway, I think I paid, I've already got something on there. Maybe $3 or $4. Wasn't too bad. It does have a smell to it, kind of a plasticky smell. And then last, I got a pencil case. Let's see if you guys, it's pretty big. Now these on Amazon typically go for upper 20s, like 20. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're more expensive than that. But this was like 16, which was still kind of expensive for the, I don't know, to me, for the quality. But it's not bad. These all seem to be stitched down really good. So these look good. And I think it holds like 150. And then it has the this one, which has less holes, but then they have some different sizes. So you have that. Sorry, guys. A couple of different sizes there. So maybe you can stick your Posca pens or, you know, whatever you want in there. But I thought that was a pretty decent deal for one of these. And then it has the handle on there, which goes down and comes back up. So anyway, it's not too bad. I mean, the print on it's a little strange, but you know, I needed it to hold pencils, so hopefully that's what it does. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the TEMU haul. It was quite a bit of fun. I've still got a few more things coming, but oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The paper. I got, it's 100% cotton. And this is watercolor paper. I'm not familiar with this brand. It's like a Chinese brand. And when you order these, it's in a grain. It says fine grain, medium grain, and coarse grain. And I think that means the fine is hot pressed, what we would know to be hot pressed, and then the coarse grain, I think, is cold pressed. And I actually ordered a medium, and I think they sent me the wrong thing. They sent me fine. So this might be a more like a hot press paper. Let's see where I can cut this and not damage it. All right, let me do this and I will be right back. Okay, I got her open. So here is this paper, and I think it's in a block. Seems like it is. Well, it says open. You don't pull that off. What does that mean, open? All right, y'all, I'm having to read instructions for paper. All right, well, it looks like this is probably just the top sheet. Ooh. All right, so it is a block, obviously. Okay, and it's glued all four sides with an opening right up here. And this is quite interesting. So I don't know if you can see the texture of this paper. So it is not like a hot pressed. I stand corrected. I guess just the little bumpy bumps, for lack of a better term, are finer. They're just smaller. That is quite interesting. I like it. And I've actually, rumor has it that this is actually fairly good paper. And let's see, this is 8.3 inches by 5.9 inches. It comes with 20 sheets. And I paid, I don't know, like around $10, I think, for this. So at 50 cents a sheet, that is not bad at all, as long as it turns out to be pretty decent. So scrub resistance can be modified. Gotta love the translation. Natural white, natural texture. I don't know. It doesn't say it's like archival, but I guess we'll see. It's good for practice, or maybe, you know, gifts or something that's just for you that's not going to be sold. I would use my better paper, I think, if I was going to sell a piece, for sure. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty impressed. I think I got quite a bit of good stuff for a good price. Super happy with this thing. Super happy. But all in all, I think everything was really good except for the markers. They're still good. They're just not what I would consider metallic. So you see these 10 metallic color pens, just know that they're not actually metallic. But still cute nonetheless. All right, guys, I hope that this was fun. And if you go shopping on TEMU, then I'm really sorry. It can be very addictive for sure. Just bargain hunting. So anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, y'all, have a wonderful 4th of July. Enjoy your weekend and your holiday, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.